New card, PogChamp, new card, PogChamp. Let's be honest. This isn't really about new cards anymore. It's about two things. Firstly, the news updates for a week of Yu-Gi-Oh! I should just make a daily dose of Yu-Gi-Oh! Channel. And secondly, it's about getting to 8 minutes so Rebecca can afford food for the week. Oh, good. We do have one that we didn't react to. Okay. So first and foremost, let's talk about the most important shit in the universe. That's right. New Funko Pop. Let's go! I love the Yu-Gi-Oh! Funko Pops. My brother got me the Karibo one, and I was like, Daniel, you know that I don't really like Funko Pops, right? And he was like, yeah, the reason I got you this Funko Pop is because it's Karibo. And it is hilarious to me that the Funko Pop's signature dead-eyed bullshit, in fact, is just how Karibo looks. And I have the Funko Pop. It just looks like a vinyl of Karibo. It's just, all of the design elements that make Funkos are already present in Karibo. It's so funny. None of the others are even remotely good. But maybe that will change with Harpy's Pet Dragon. Listen, I gotta say, are we that down bad for characters? We did DM, DMG, we did all the anime characters. We did Blue Eyes, Red Eyes. I mean, surely there's got to be other things we can make before the Harpy's Pet Dragon Funko Pop, right? Who's out here go, oh, thank God, the Harpy's Pet Dragon Funko Pop. I feel the Harpy Funko Pop would sell better. You could put it in a jar. This is just, no. This is a no for me. Next up. Rarity Collection 2 updates. Well. I've been a very outspoken critic of Rarity Collection 2. I loved Rarity Collection 1, maybe my favorite set of all time, and when they announced Rarity Collection 2, I was ecstatic until I read the presser and realized that it's just a cynical capitalization on the only good product that's been released in months. Rarity Collection 2 seems to be shaping up to be a massive disappointment that will sell like hotcakes because, regrettably, it still probably will be fun to open. Let's see what we've got. Now, I was assured that first presser that included like 5 total cards, 3 of which costed money, that was just the beginning. And they would be revealing that there's tons of extremely valuable cards found in here to permanently bring down the price of this unaffordable game. Let's just see what's been announced. Floof up your Pearly deck with 7 different rarities of My Friend Pearly and Pearly Pretty Memory. So this is insane, right? This is unbelievable. There is a Pearly spell that doesn't have a good rarity, but it's not either of these ones. And oh joy, we can finally play Pearly in a pretty rarity now that it's no longer good. Oh boy, great, fantastic. Polish up your trap selection with a trifecta of Solemn Judgment, Solemn Warning, and Solemn Strike. 3 more bangers, sir. Okay, Solemn Judgment getting a chase rarity is always funny to me because, I mean, I'll just throw up TCG Player right now. Solemn Judgment, I think, has more chase rarities than any other card ever printed. I don't think there is another card with this many funny printings. We have the ulti, we have the ghost, there is a maximum gold version. We have 18 different secrets. We have the Dusa foiling super. We have the lost art that has the halos on it. Like, I think we even have a black rarity, right? From like one of the battle. Yeah, here one of the battle packs has it. Yeah, Battle Pack Epic Dawn with the black rarity. It's just like how it has not 1, not 2, but 3 different gold foiling prints. Like, how many times are we going to print this fucking card in a new rarity? It's already in every rarity, but they're like, no, we got to give it 7 more. Warning is very funny because, like, Judgment and Strike theoretically could be played. There are scenarios where Strike is playable. There are scenarios where Judgment is playable. And Judgment is very playable in old formats where it'll be cool to have chase rarity cards for cheap. Who's getting hard about Warning? Warning is not playable in any sort of capacity, and the only format where it's good is Tengu Plant, which I will say, this is for Tengu Plant Duelist, this is quite nice, but like Tengu Plant Duelist, come on. Collect new versions of popular spells that go in all sorts of decks, from Book of Moon, don't need it, we already have the Plat Rare, Book of Eclipse to Prep Rights and E-Telly. Thank God. The E-Telly reprint. That's a card we need another reprint of. And don't miss this one-time chance at a QCR rare gold sarcophagus. Fine. Cards you'd expect, like DD Crow. Cards you might not, like Soravis, the Ancient and Ascended. Too many cards to list here? Oh, do try. When we're throwing up prep rights, I think maybe it's going to be a little disappointing. This set is going to be fun to open. I want to be completely honest with you. It's going to be fun to open, and that's why they made it twice as expensive to open. It will have twice as many cards, but they're like, nuh-uh, you're not getting that dopamine unless you double down, baby. It's going to be fun to open. But I don't want to hear from people that it's an important step in reducing the price of the game. That is clearly not the goal of this set. And I don't know how much more obvious you can make that than we're reprinting fucking Soravis after the fucking rare print. Hyrospace, you are correct. It is very telling that they have announced zero intention of reprinting Diviner in here. That's like the Windmill Slam reprint, right? Where is Diviner? What card would make it worth it to you? Diviner. Diabell Star. Wanted. SP Little Knight. Bonfire. Populous. I mean, it's coming out in like July. These cards are going to have been out for like 4 months. Chaos Angel. Lopter. Come on, Dyer. We're not doing Lopter. Lopter's 20. Lopter will probably be in here. $20 Ultra? Lopter? No. Reprint the card that came out yesterday. When is this coming out? Never mind. Next up. OTS pack reprints. Who's excited for this OTS pack? Oh, wait. This resolves the problem I had about no good rarity for Sleepy Memory. Let's go. This is, by the way, this is your Chaos Angel reprint. This is where you're getting it. Is right here. All right, next up, our one new card, Soul Exchange. Why are we doing this? Is there a reason we have stopped printing functional upgrades to existing cards and started just printing those cards a second time? What? The Reborn one was already weird, wrong. But this one is like, who's getting their dick hard about Soul Exchange? Oh my God. The Soul Exchange second print. All right, let's read the text of Spell Card Soul Exchange. Now keep in mind this is going to compete not only with Soul Exchange but with the 8 cards that also do this. Crossed Souls if your opponent has a big board and you want to summon a god card. Stormforth if you want to play a good one. Fluon to Reason wins if you want to win. Normal spell card. Okay, so the upside to the Reborn was that it was a quick play. Immediately after this effect resolves, tribute a monster, and if you do, it cannot be tributed this turn. That was wrong. When you do, you can tribute a monster your opponent controls, even though you do not control them. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, activate this effect. Your opponent can apply this card's first effect. Well, I don't get it. It's like written to be worse than Soul Exchange, but in every conceivable scenario, it's going to be better. But like, who cares? Listen, this is ass. I know a lot of people are looking at this and they're like, oh, it's removal that doesn't, you know, it doesn't target, it tributes. It's if this effect was good, people would be playing Stormforth, I would say. But this is, you contribute 2 to 3. Okay, this is better than Stormforth for exactly players of the Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's Lava Golem in cash. Oh. Hold on.
That was wrong.
That's not a bad use case. All right. Maybe this will be played in the sideboard in cash. I'd be happy to see it. I don't think it will, but it theoretically could. And then finally, the Legend of Duelist promotion packs. I missed this one. We have Legendary Dueling Field. A field of battle for those who believe in the decks that they built. Those who never turn their backs on any foes. I'm always turning my back on foes. I'm going to be honest. Those brave enough to fight with the very end, to wage rights deciding winners and losers. It is said that when they unite their hearts with the hearts of their cards through bonds and take a step forward by swearing on their pride and souls, they can cut open the road, continuing on to the as of yet unfinished future. And Big Inflate Dragon. Inflates you big and round. Super hot-blooded ultimate baseball home run king. And the Legend of Tickets. This is the Japanese localization of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. You can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. Target a card in your graveyard at the end phase of this turn. Place that card on top of the deck. Draw 2 cards for your normal draw during your draw phase. Awful, of course. Time Dimension Hole. Shuffle your deck, then excavate the top card of your deck. If the excavated card is a monster, special summon it. Otherwise, if you can't special summon it, put it on the top or the bottom. A hole that does something weird. Kanan. This is funny. It's like super funny for them to release Kanan as part of Tokyo Dome, because wasn't she part of Tokyo Dome last time? Alex and I are doing History of OCG right now, and it's so funny that like Kanan is theoretically better than Celtic Guardian, but costs $1,400. Excite Ground Dragon. This guy gets excited when he sees a ground-type Pokemon. We have Lead Pigeon. We have Dream Live. And we have Cheater's Hidden Ball Trick. That's what I be doing before women find my third testicle. I don't know. I'm just fucking riffing at this point. These are cute. They're fun. They're interesting. But I think the big takeaway is that they named a card Big Inflate Dragon. That's it. That's all the Yu-Gi-Oh! News for this week, is what I'd say if I wasn't about to talk about Battles of Legend Chapter 1. Now, Battles of Legend Chapter 1 is a product I can't believe exists. It is truly the most who asked of anything I've ever seen. So if any of you are familiar, Battles of Legend used to be a pack series where they would release a bunch of fucking silly cards at premium rarity. And I'm gonna be honest here. I thought the Battles of Legend sets were pretty cool. What's the Crystal Beast one that just happened recently? That was really fun to open. I think these are like a good inclusion into Yu-Gi-Oh! But it's weird that they're doing this. So on the heels of Hidden Arsenal Chapter 1, they've taken all the good cards from the first, I think like 3 or 4 Battles of Legend packs, and put them in here. And I really can't impart to you that this is not important. Like, of the stuff in here, The cards that I think we still needed were Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord was randomly super expensive. The Astro Language Utopia, it's annoying that they reprinted. Gimmick Puppet Nightmare was really expensive. The Ubels were creeping up in cost, but I just sort of assumed that they would be reprinted in like an OTS or something at Common. And I think, what is it? Minerva was like $20. But other than that, it's like, oh, cool. Water of Life, Gold Moon Coin, Gingerbread House, Vision Hero Gravito, Sonic Stun, Elemental Hero Neos Knight, Cyber Larva. It's just weird. I like the concept of reprint sets, and I think that they're really important. And one of the best things about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is their super aggressive reprint policy. But I really would have liked to have seen just a more targeted series of reprints. It seems like they had about 15 bangers, and then we're like, oh shit, we have to fill out a 100 card set. What else are we putting in here? And I don't know. I mean, I could have told you 20 other cards you could have put in here. How do you think limited will be for this set? Unbelievable. And I do like some people saying this is for Edison. Let me be clear. This is not for Edison. Like, there's like 5 total cards in here that are legal in Edison. It's for like the Big Eye reprint, you could argue, is for like Time Wizard Dragon Ruler players, but ugh. Ab-Zero. How many times has Ab-Zero been reprinted? Makes hero playable in common charity. You know the weirdest part? It doesn't actually. Because they needed Ferris. It was super expensive. When I last looked at Ab-Zero, it was like a $6 card. Which is like more than other stuff. $7. I guess that's a good candidate for a reprint. I just don't think the whole set needed to exist. That's current price. Check price history. Looks like it's been $15 in the past. Let's go to what, like last year? Yeah. $12, $13, yeah. The other thing is, like, structuring the pack in this way just doesn't really make logistical sense, right? Because the older the Battles of Legend set is, the less likely that it's going to include cards that need to be reprinted, right? So, like, we can't get cards like Magician Souls from the Magical Hero one that probably need a reprint. It's confirmed for RC2. Yeah, but like if you're reprinting the powerful cards from the Battles of Legend set, not in the Battle of Legend reprint set, then what is the point of having the Battles of Legend reprint set? They could have thrown these 15 cards in fucking Rarity Collection 2. I think people would have maybe even preferred that than having to open a set that has like Chronomaly Tuspa Rocket in it. Magical Hero is actually a legendary duelist set, not a Battles of Legend set. There's just no way. They got too many sets, dog. No. This is Battles of Legend, not to be confused with Brothers of Legend, not to be confused with Legendary Duelists. And we can only reprint the ones from the Battles of Legend set in this set that we've made arbitrary rules for. No, wait. E says that Souls was in a Battles of Legend set. I fucking hate this game. Oh, man. The Nibiru, what? No, Souls was in a Brothers of Legend set. Fucking, I'm Googling it. We're just looking up Magician Souls right now. This card is still so expensive. Legendary Duelist. No, you're right. Brothers of Legend. There it is. Oh, no. Yeah. Holy fuck. I don't know. The fact that the player base in chat right now, I know people are going to be like, MBT's chat is stupid, so obviously they don't know. But the fact that the player base is in chat right now and is unable to discern what set these came out in what condition, and to what end, probably means that sets with these arbitrary restrictions are just a stupid fucking concept anyway. I talked a lot of shit on RC2, but at least RC2 is just like, what's in this one? Fun cards.